All right, so for questions 4 through 7, go ahead. I'm going to put a link to an article discussing how Trump's use of Twitter and just responses and reactions and stuff like that. So we'll go ahead and start with my question. Currently, the United States President Donald Trump has been the most socially active president online. How do you compare his pro usage of online media to that of the controlling regimes in the Middle East? Obviously, we know they're very opposite, but what would you say has pushed each group to do what they've done? How would you say their different styles have affected the the populations of their countries? So, what are your thoughts on that? Question 5: Iran's youth currently use the internet to see things that are currently regulated or banned in Iran. How do you feel that these regulations affect the youth? Do you think it drives them to be more rebellious or see inappropriate things they wouldn't normally see if the internet was unregulated? I mean, kind of goes along the lines, you tell someone not to do something, it makes them want to do it more. Do you think that the regulations almost backfire? Do you think that this is more of a push? This push is for them to be more rebellious? Do you think they're just being regular youth? What do you think? Do you think maybe later on, when if say they crack down more on what is regulated and stuff, what do you think will happen then? Question 6: How do you feel online dating could change relationships as well as how we interact in the future? Do you believe that finding matches and pairing couples can be done algorithmically, or does it need to be more organic? Is it a safer option? They discuss in one of the articles about how it's a online dating and stuff like that. It's easier and safer for them. Just from a religious standpoint, they often first dates can be a big deal for them, especially seeing. And they discussed how young men don't always talk to young women just due to the cultural thing. Do you think uh, obviously this online dating is a form of safety for them? How do you think it affects us? Do you think it's something that can be used more in the future? Do you think it's something that is unnecessary? I guess I just want to hear your opinion on that. And then for my last question of this video, how do you feel about the social revolutions, the quiet revolutions? Do you think that it is better to attack the morality of the regime like Iran, or do you think that revolutions such as the ones in Egypt are more effective? Obviously, both with the similar goals, want rights and just having some westernization. What do you think? Which do you think is more efficient? Which one do you think is the say obviously? Which one do you think is the safer one? Which one do you think is which do you think works better? And what do you think the differences? What do you think led to the differences of the revolutions? So yeah, those are my 3 questions for this video, and I'll go ahead and post my last 3 questions later tonight if you guys are getting on later. And so yeah, just want to hear what you guys have to say.